Hello, Jon Densk here from Pencilish Animation, and today we're looking at me rough animating a shot, Becca here, for social media. This shot is going to be Becca and Bjorn trying on earrings in front of their phone recording each other, and I'm animating Becca, and later you'll see Joel animating Bjorn in another video. So we're interacting together with this animation. But here in this video, I'm mainly just doing my rough animation, blocking in the poses that I want done for the acting, and I'm kind of going over the storyboards that I did in the background there too, just to get a rough idea. Those boards were extremely roughly drawn, and these are a little more tied down, but still pretty rough for the rough animation. At the end of the video, I do have my tied down rough animation that will play a few times, so you could see I've gone over and detailed the drawings a lot more than what these are, so you could get a better picture of what the animation's going to look like. But let's go ahead and watch and see how I do. In this portion of the video, I'm really not paying attention too much to the details or the timing. I'm just trying to figure out exactly the poses I'm looking for, and I'll time it out on the timeline at the bottom of the screen there later. So if this drawing it doesn't feel right, I'll add a few frames here or there. I'm just trying to get the general idea in my head. That's just the way I work. And of course, I make a lot of mistakes, so a lot of these drawings get thrown away, which is totally okay, and happens in animation every day. I think this drawing I'm working on currently does get thrown away, ironically. This was a pretty tricky scene to animate. It took me a couple of days to get this rough animation actually out. It was just tricky. I don't know what it was about it. I had a certain idea of what I wanted to do, but it was hard to visualize it. So it was one of those moments where I was drawing, but I had no idea what I was actually visualizing. I was hoping that the drawings would actually find themselves on the screen. A lot of animators are able to just see exactly what they want to draw in their head, and that's me sometimes, but I also know a lot of great animators who can't really visualize what they're seeing in their head, and they just scribble on the paper until eventually it's there. And that was probably this whole shot for me. As you could see, just from what I was talking about, a lot of my shapes are very broad and messy but big because I just want to see it move the way that my brain's trying to work it out. Not really focused on the dialogue right now at all. Mouth shapes, any mouth shapes you see right now, it's mainly just to get expression out of the way. Later on I'd fix a mouth or put this drawing in line where the dialogue fits in. I'm more paying attention to the expressions that I want to emote in the acting. Here I'm trying to give Becca a little bit of a head swaggle, her turning her head left to right just a little bit, which is always a little tricky for me. I don't always do it exactly as I'd like to, but I think I got it in this shot. I wanted it to be a little subtle. She's not that cartoony. She's just a little more vibrant and bubbly. So I wanted to give her some nice energy. trying to add some breakdowns between my two keys here. I don't think I keep this drawing, I think I change it later. Alright, so that comment I made her mouth very stretched and very long there. And that was to get, I think she's saying Bjorn there, and I wanted the your and Bjorn to really be exaggerated. So I may have been pushing it with how big her mouth is, but I actually think it worked with how it's coming so far. And you'll see a little bit near the end of the video with the tied down played video. It actually works. I think it's doing well. Not too cartoony. Here we're getting towards the end of the shot, where she's surprised to see Bjorn is wearing mouse traps for earrings. Those are not earrings. Playing the video over and over, trying to figure out the arc for that point in the finger. Couldn't nail it the first time, so I had to go back and change it a couple times. So this is the rough video, playing the rough animation, and after this is my tied down animation. So this is what you saw. And this coming up is the tied downs.
I've got to say, of all the earrings I tried on for this video, these are my favorite. Bjorn, what earrings did you pick out?
I found these bad boys on the floor.
Bjorn, doesn't that hurt?
They say you must suffer for fashion.
I've got to say, of all the earrings I tried on for this video, these are my favorite. Bjorn, what earrings did you pick out?
I found these bad boys on the floor.
Bjorn, doesn't that hurt?
They say you must suffer for fashion.
I've got to say, of all the earrings I tried on for this video, these are my favorite. Bjorn, what earrings did you pick out?
I found these bad boys on the floor.
Bjorn, doesn't that hurt?
They say you must suffer for fashion.
That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that video and got a little glimpse into how I work when I animate. Thanks, guys.